7 News Detroit This Morning starts right now with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news coming to us from Southwest Detroit is impacting a lot of people right now. A neighborhood flooded due to a water main break. It's wreaking havoc there in neighborhoods. We are getting calls from people who are actually stuck inside their homes. And these pictures were just sent in to us by a woman on Army Street. Water is actually filling her basement.
Gosh, yeah, I can't even imagine having to deal with this morning. She tells us she's trapped in her home with her 3-year-old, her 7-year-old, and her boyfriend. She says she's worried because her neighbor's house is starting to spark. Now, this seems to have started around Rowan and Green streets, but we're now seeing the flooding waters going beyond those streets.
And we have Team 7 coverage for you this morning of what's likely going to be a problem all day long. 7 News Detroit reporters Britney Tulis and Ryan Marshall, they are live at several locations just under a half a mile apart. Both of them are seeing people dealing with the same flooding from the water main break. And we start with Britney Tulis, who is live for us in Southwest Detroit. And Britney, I know earlier in the last hour, you were talking to people who were trying to rescue their children.
Yeah, Alicia, that mom and the mom and the kid's grandma and the kid's uncle were trying to get back in the house. There are 4 kids in that house, but they are not alone. Their grandpa is also there. Those kids ranging from about 14 to 5 years old. I also talked with the mom. They said that they did call the fire department. They talked with DPD over there after trying to get through this icy water. They tell me that within the next 30 minutes, we could see rescue boats coming out to try and get the people stuck in these homes. Now, I'm going to get out of the way so you can see, because this water is getting even closer to us. If we look at these cars here to our right, these cars' tires were completely dry when we got here to this side at about 5 o'clock. You can see just about an hour and a half later, the tires are half covered from this water. Now, we've seen a number of people walking through this. We've seen people driving through this. When people drive through, the waves pushing cars from the street up onto the curb. That's how deep this water is. The man who tried to get to his nieces and nephews on Army Street tells me that the water came almost chest high when he turned back around. Now, we talked to a number of people living on these blocks who say they're worried about their cars, homes, and the water coming into their basement, and also all of that just turning into ice.
The water is getting more deeper, and some of the car lights are completely covered with water.
I started noticing there was water in the basement, and I have a couple of friends that live on this block. Oh, wow. And they have some water damage as well in their basements.
So I'm here on Lexington. The blocks that are flooded are stretching all the way to Lane Street. That's about 4 residential blocks of people just trapped in their homes here because water is surrounding them on all sides. I have reached out to the Department of Water and Sewerage to see what caused this. Residents say this all started around 3 a.m. to see what caused this, to see if they've got a stop to it. Because like I told you guys, we've seen the water just keep creeping. So we don't even know if there is a stop to this break or not yet. But we are here trying to find all of that information out. For now, live from the southwest side of Detroit, I'm Britney Tulis for 7 News Detroit This Morning.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the video you had even last half hour showing the man walking to try to rescue those kids, like the water was up, from what we could even see, above his knees as he was wading through it. It's so frightening. Britney, thank you. Our Team 7 coverage continuing now with Ryan Marshall, not far away, just down the street. And Ryan, what are you seeing there?
Well, good morning, guys. We're here on Lawrence Street near the corner of Lawrence and Regular Street right here. And during those boxes that we had for team coverage, you could see video of a car coming through the water, creating a ripple effect, easily about 3 to 5 feet of water in the street itself. When this car was going down Regular Street, closer to Beard Street, where we believe the break is, right around Rowan and Beard Street, you could see the car was almost fully submerged, about halfway submerged in the street, stopped and hit the reverse, and we certainly thought that this car was going to get stuck out here. It is incredibly dangerous. This water is incredibly high. What you see right now is the area that right around Beard Street and Rowan right here at Regular Street, where there was water, icebergs literally floating down the street here. You can see WXYZ looks like they're out here, and this house in the corner where it's a white house with the brown picket fence. The man that lives in there has confirmed there is flooding inside of his basement, and right around 3 a.m. a couple of hours ago, he did say that he heard a major pop, and then that's when all of this flooding started to happen. And so he is seeing the street buckle there, but certainly a very dangerous scene out here. Trucks are certainly trying to come through. Certainly not a great idea. One thing that I do want to point out, though, is we are hearing some of this water. This water looks like it has leveled off, and some of the water sounds to be draining into the sewers in the ground. We are hearing this where the water is just being sucked down in there. And so where Britney Tulis is, that water may be rising, but this water here has leveled off a bit, and it sounds like some of it is trying to go into the sewers. So whatever is happening, they're trying to get it fixed, but certainly right now, a dire situation in this area. But for now, I'm Ryan Marshall reporting live in Southwest Detroit at the corner of Regular and Lawrence Street for 7 News Detroit this morning. We'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, you can actually see that pole where the water once was a little bit higher on the pole and now has dissipated. Ryan, I know you've been on scene for a couple hours now. Are you seeing a lot of people trying to drive through this water? Have you seen more people trying to get out of their homes, or do you think a lot of people are asleep right now?
Well, I think people right now are starting to wake up at this 6 o'clock, 6:30 hour. Certainly when we first got here, there were a lot of people that didn't know what they were up against, that were trying to come through. And once they saw what they were looking at, a lot of them started turning around. But you did see those Silverado 1500s, those 2500 Dodge Rams try to come through. And it was even very difficult there for those trucks and those vehicles. But certainly do not drive through these waters.
Yeah, incredible to see just the pictures, and hopefully they're able to fix this sooner rather than later. Ryan, thank you for that live report. Now, all of that water already